It's almost April, and that means the PlayStation Plus free game offerings for the month of April will be revealed soon, and I have details on when you guys can expect that announcement. Also, this is your last chance to get a PlayStation Plus 12-month subscription super cheap, 25% off of its initial price, so I would highly recommend you to do that if you need to re-up your Plus subscription. Outside of that, we've also got an update on Death Stranding, and we might be hearing more information about that game very soon. The Elder Scrolls Online Elsweyr gets a very nice trailer, the Zone trailer to celebrate the series' 25th anniversary. EA has partnered with Velan Studios to publish a team-based action game for the PlayStation 4, and speaking of EA, Battlefield 5's Firestorm mode is out right now. The Battle Royale component to BF5 is finally here. I want to run down what you guys can expect out of that. But we'll talk that at the end of this video. Of course, as we're heading into the month of April, talk on what the PlayStation Plus free game offerings for April are definitely going to arise. I don't have an exact idea on what those games are gonna be, but do bear in mind that Sony is no longer offering PlayStation Vita and PlayStation 3 titles, so I have been speculating that the quality of the game should improve, and we will find out this coming Wednesday. So the day after tomorrow, if you guys are watching the video the day it's uploaded, we will know what the PlayStation Plus titles for the month of April are. Usually they are posted around 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern time, so do the conversion to your own time zone, but that's when we should know what the PlayStation Plus games are. The month of March was actually the first month we didn't get PlayStation 3 and Vita titles, and we got The Witness and Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare Remastered. I would say that's a pretty freaking good month. Some of you guys seem to be a little disappointed by that. However, most of the disappointment that I saw came because you guys already owned COD 4 Remastered. That is what it is. That's always going to be an issue with PS Plus since we don't have such an early heads up on what the games are. That's inherently just going to be a little bit of an issue, but The Witness was also a very good game. I know some of you guys just don't dig puzzle games, but The Witness was a fantastic game by Jonathan Blow, and to get that and Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, if you're getting Plus for a good deal and you're not paying much month by month, hey, I would say that's a pretty big home run. And speaking of which, if you guys do need to re-up your PlayStation Plus subscription, just about every retailer and the PlayStation Store right now has the PlayStation Plus 12-month subscription down to $45, so 25% off of its $60 price point. I know it's not a significant savings, but Plus doesn't go on sale very often, and when it does, this is about the discount that you can get. During Black Friday time, I have seen it as low as $40. Ideally, you want to pay $40 to $45. That makes it so what? You're paying a little bit under $4 a month, and that makes the free game offerings a lot more palatable when you're only paying, $3.80 a month instead of going month by month and paying $10, or even paying $60 a year and you are paying $5 a month. Now, I have always been of the mindset that I don't think you should be paying to play online. I think that should just be an inherent component of getting a gaming console. However, this is the world we live in right now. Sony is making a killing off PlayStation Plus. It's not going anywhere. So at the very least, you might as well play ball a little bit cheaper and get Plus a 12-month subscription for just $45 instead of $60. And again, we will know what the April Plus game offerings are this coming Wednesday. And of course, when we find out, we will let you guys know and we'll assess if the month is worth it or not. Usually it's pretty good, but I do expect the months to get better and better as we are no longer getting PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita games. And to some of you guys, at a surface level, you might just be thinking, hey, I don't even have a PlayStation Vita or a PlayStation 3. I don't care about that. But do remember, a lot of the great games that were offered were PlayStation Vita cross-buy titles, and those games were fully playable on the PlayStation 4. So yes, we are inherently getting less games now if they continue to offer only 2 games a month. That's why I think it would be nice if we did start getting 3 games a month and start having that be a little bit more regular. As what, on Xbox One, they're getting 4 games a month at least every month. Sometimes they're getting 5 or 6. And on the PlayStation 4, based on everything we know, we're only getting 2. So those 2 games either better be of extremely high quality or they gotta add a 3rd game. That's what I want to see. But come this Wednesday, we will have an assessment of that for you guys. Outside of that, Hideo Kojima has also given us an update on Death Stranding on the PlayStation 4. Kojima actually gave the update kind of out of nowhere, suggesting that we may see more of the PlayStation 4 exclusive during Sony's State of Play livestream, and that's happening in just a few hours as of the recording of this video. By the time you guys are watching, that might be airing right now. It was also noted that Death Stranding had entered a critical phase of development, so whatever that means, I think the game is getting to the point where it is becoming more and more playable, and it's becoming closer and closer to a finished product. When we're gonna see this game, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be a 2019 release. I think the 2019 lineup for the PlayStation 4 is kind of already set. We have Days Gone, we have Dreams, and we have The Last of Us Part 2 being those 3 headlining exclusives for the year. Usually you get 3 top tier exclusives every year on the PlayStation 4, and then you'll also get some complimentary smaller exclusives. Like last year, the 3 main exclusives were God of War, Detroit Become Human, and then we also got Marvel Spider-Man rounding out the year, but there were smaller exclusives as well, like Shadow of the Colossus, Tetris Effect. Many will say that those two games were actually better than Detroit Become Human. Not here to get into that debate, but you get the idea. I think Death Stranding coming in the fall would just be a little bit too much and would be a little bit too hectic of a fall. Yes, you do have to time these releases accordingly, and Ghost of Tsushima is probably going to be released in 2020, so we already know that is a game. Death Stranding in 2020 as well, and those games could transition into PS5 games as well, so that's something to know. But cool to see Death Stranding continuing to make progress, and maybe we'll see it at the PlayStation State of Play livestream. Next up, Bethesda is celebrating the 25th anniversary of The Elder Scrolls today, and The Elder Scrolls Online Elsweyr has gotten a new trailer in the Zone trailer. The Khajiit homeland is under attack, and it's up to you to defend it from dragons, undead, imperial necromancers, and more. Overcome new and exciting challenges as you venture into Elsweyr, explore a fertile grasslands with stalking predators, winding canyons whose shadows hide bandits, and worse, and wild borderlands where the Khajiit grow their famous moon sugar crops. Experience all of this and more in The Elder Scrolls Online Elsweyr. You can pre-purchase the expansion right now to gain immediate access to a mount, the base Elder Scrolls Online game, the Morrowind and Somerset chapters, plus get the Noble Clan Chief costume, Blue Dragon Impact, and a bunch of other in-game items. The Elder Scrolls Online has made a pretty incredible turnaround. When this game was initially released, the anticipation was pretty high given it was Elder Scrolls and it was online, but it didn't launch at the best state. However, through expansion, through updates, the experience has gotten more and more compelling, and Elsweyr looks to be another compelling expansion. It hits the PlayStation 4 on June 4th. Lastly, I did want to talk about everybody's favorite publisher in EA a little bit. They've partnered with Velan Studios to publish their team-based action game for the PlayStation 4, and here's what they said. Velan's vision for this new game experience is very inspiring, and when we played it, we were immediately captured by how engaging and unexpectedly compelling it was. Helping discover pioneering talent with groundbreaking games the world needs to play is what we're here to do. And we look forward to partnering with Velan to deliver an experience that will push the boundaries of original IP and innovation to engage players in new ways. Now, Velan Studios was established in 2016 by Vicarious Vision founder Guha and Kartik Bala, and consists of talent that worked on Guitar Hero, Skylanders, Rock Band, Super Mario Maker, Metroid Prime, Destiny, Uncharted, and more. Its first original IP promises to introduce a unique game world and pioneer an entirely new and entertaining way to experience team-based action. The studio will now double its current development team by the end of the year by adding 40 new jobs to work on the game. Now, exactly what this game is going to be pretty interesting, because not only was it touted for a PS4 release, but also an Xbox One, Switch, PC, and this might be a little worrying, smartphone release as well. So this could be a free-to-play game. Who knows? I think EA saw the success with Apex Legends and they thought, we gotta do more of that, and we gotta create more games that are gonna create this residual income and revenue. Maybe that's what they're going here, but it is gonna be a team-based action game. As we hear more about that, we will let you guys know, but it is coming from everybody's favorite publisher, so that's something to note. And lastly, speaking of EA, Battlefield 5's Firestorm Battle Royale mode has officially launched. You can play it right now if you own the base game, and the base game is readily available for like $25 to $30. EA did have a rundown of what to expect out of Firestorm, and here's what they said. Battlefield core gameplay. Firestorm comes with Battlefield 5's core gunplay and destruction intact, but expect surprising changes that'll shake up Battle Royale as you know it. A snow-covered peninsula draws the best soldiers into combat on the biggest Battlefield map ever. Play as a squad to secure resupply points and vehicle lockups that are strewn across the map for a chance at wielding vehicles and gear from Firestorm's most valuable stockpiles. Command an armory of devastating vehicles over land, air, and sea, including 5 new vehicles for Firestorm. If you want the power, you'll have to take the risk and challenge other squads to be the first to unlock the best combat vehicles from objectives. Part of Firestorm's rare loot call down reinforcements like the V1 rocket, artillery strikes, and combat vehicles to wreak havoc on the battlefield. On the flip side, order supply drops to aid your squad in an instant. And Firestorm brings true battlefield destruction to the Battle Royale genre, making for unparalleled moments and unique tactical opportunities. No more camping in buildings when a V1 rocket can blow your house in. And you'll be able to conquer as a squad or go in solo. Battlefield 5's Firestorm mode comes as a free update. I was a little bit worried initially that it might be a paid expansion, because they were being a little bit unclear in terms of that. However, it is free, and it just adds more variety in Battlefield 5's overall experience. Of course, Battlefield 5 was a promotional disaster. Commercially, it didn't do all too well, but fundamentally, as far as a Battlefield game is concerned, it's actually pretty good. And now that it's available pretty cheap, you've got a single-player campaign in there, you've got the traditional Battlefield multiplayer, and you've got Battle Royale. Hey, I think that's pretty good, and I would recommend you guys to go back and give it a look if you are into Battlefield. And that's gonna conclude this video. Again, the PlayStation Plus free game offerings for the month of April will be revealed in just a few days, Wednesday around 11 a.m. to noon Eastern time. And when those games are revealed, we'll definitely let you guys know. Death Stranding looks to be in a critical phase of development right now. The Elder Scrolls Online Elsweyr has gotten a new trailer. EA is gonna publish Velan Studios Studios team-based action game for the PlayStation 4, and Firestorm for Battlefield 5. The Battle Royale mode is out right now, so check that out as well. That's gonna conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.